Hello students. Now we'll be discussing about the topic electrical energy. So electrical energy, as we had discussed in the previous video, according to Joule's law of heating, whenever electrical energy passes through an appliance, some of it is released out as heat. So we also can rewrite electrical energy as H is equal to, where heat energy H is equal to I square RT, square of the electric current, R is the resistance and T is time T. So H is equal to I square RT gives the rate at which electrical energy is dissipated or consumed in an electric circuit. It is also termed as electric power. The power is capital P and it is given by P is equal to V into I. V is potential difference and I is current. Or we can also write P is equal to I square R or V square by R. The SI unit of electrical power is watt. It is the power consumed by a device that carries 1 ampere of current when operated at a potential difference of 1 volt. So 1 watt, W stands for watt. So 1 watt is equal to 1 volt into 1 ampere. The unit watt is very small, and therefore in real life, in actual practice, when they measure the electricity in our houses, when we get the electric bill, then they measure it in kilowatts. So 1000 watts is equal to 1 kilowatt, and since electrical energy is the product of power into time, the unit of electrical energy will be 1 watt of power used for 1 hour. Commercial unit is kilowatt hour. So how many kilowatts we are using in 1 hour is the commonly known as unit. So if you look into your electric bill, students, you will be able to make out how many units of electricity you have used up in a month. So 1 unit is nothing but 1 kilowatt hour. So if you have used 500 units a month, that means you have used 500 kilowatts an hour. 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1000 watts into 3600 seconds, which when you convert it into joules, it will be 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joules. Moving on to the next one. So this is a mind map. This is a diagram which makes the electrical power, to understand electrical power very easily. This full chapter, it covers all the formulas of electricity. So electricity, electrical energy, work done is equal to VIT or I square RT. Joule's law of heating, H is equal to I square RT or H is equal to VIT. Resistance in series is R1 plus R2 plus R3. Resistivity is RA by L. Resistance is V by I. Ohm's law is is equal to IR. Potential difference is equal to work done by charge. And electric power is equal to work done by time, or VI is equal to I square R or V square by R. So if you look into this full slide, this one slide gives you all the formulas that are used in this chapter. You can pause the video and make notes of these formulas here. Now we will be looking at the different formulae that are there in the full chapter again. So Ohm's law's formulas. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR and power is equal to I square R. R, the resistance can be written as V by I, resistance can be written as P by I square or V square by P. So 3 formulas for resistance. For current, you have 3 formulas. For voltage, you have 3 formulas, and for power also you have 3 formulas. This is again a very interesting way of remembering your formulas for your board examination, where they will give you any 2 pieces of information and you have to find out the third piece. So this chart gives you all the formulas. It's very simple. This is nothing but Ohm's law. Ohm's law written in 3 different ways. This is power formula written in 3 different ways. So it is the same thing but very neatly given. You can make note of this as well. Now we will discuss the textbook numerical sums. Okay. So I think I will go through each and every question individually. You all have any doubts or any comments, please put it up in the comment section. I will re-explain those sums for you.